Hi, I'm Beth and I'd love you to join me for 10 minutes of movement to give you that boost of energy that you need and to recharge and re-energize yourself. So let's just start on your knees like this. If this isn't any good for your knees, you can always come up like this. And we'll start with a nice deep breath. So just take a deep breath in as the arms go around your body and then exhale as the arms come down. We'll do that again. Big breath in. And a nice big breath out. Maybe even breathe out through the mouth is really nice. So inhale through the nose, filling your body with air, stretching your arms. Exhale through the mouth, let it go, let your shoulders relax. One more, just like this. Inhale. And then a nice big breath out. Let the shoulders soften as the arms fall back and down. Then we're just going to take one arm straight up. You hold onto the wrist of that arm and give that arm a little lengthen, so that whole side of your body is lengthened, and then just let your body take a little side bend. And then just bring your body back up and bring the arm down. Then the other arm just goes up, hold on to the wrist, lengthen that arm, lengthen that side of your body and take a little side bend. Then come back up and arms down. We'll do one more on each side. Arm goes up, hold on to the wrist, lengthen that side of you, so much so that it tips you over. You feel that lovely stretch right through the ribs. Stay even on your seat if you're sitting on your heels there. Come back up. And then arm goes up. Hold on. Little lift. Nice breath in as you go over. And then bring the arms back and down. You're going to sit down now with your feet out in front of you. So you just put your feet flat on the ground and you sit up on top of your sitting bones as high as you can. Hold on behind the back of the thighs and then just give the thighs a little pull in so that it helps you sit up really straight, and you can feel like your spine is being lengthened, including the back of the neck nice and long there. So take a breath in, and when you breathe out, you're just going to roll back a little way. So you're just tucking the tailbone under, stretching through your lower back and pulling your tummy in. And then you just sit back up nice and tall. Pull on your thighs to help you get that little lift. And exhale, a little roll back. And inhale, come forward, sit up tall. And rolling back, really drawing the belly button in towards your spine. And you can help yourself with, giving yourself a help up by using your legs. So you might get to here and then you pull on your legs a little bit to help yourself sit up tall. So I'm really concaving through the tummy. Good exercise for the tummy muscles. And nice to warm up the lower back as well. See if you can keep your feet on the ground. And next one we'll do is we'll just roll back. Don't go too far because we're going to stay here for a moment. So just hold there. See how you go, letting go of one hand and reaching it up. And then hold onto that leg. Then lift up the other arm. We'll do that again, one more on each side. So your legs don't grip too much. You really want to draw the belly in. That's enough. And then help yourself back and up. Sit up tall, breathe in, get tall. And then again, just rolling back and we hold it here. This time we lift up one arm, lift up the other, and then arms go down and back up and down. If this is too much for you, you can always just join me by just holding that position, holding onto your legs. And then fingers straight ahead, take a deep breath in. And when you breathe out, nod the head and roll your body back and up, sit up nice and tall. The next time we roll back, you'll lay all the way down onto the mat. So start with me by breathing in. And then when you breathe out, roll your body down, go all the way down until you end up laying down flat on the ground. And just take your feet one step closer to you. Shuffle around, find that nice length and that line through your spine. And then what we'll do from here is let your shoulders drop back and down, feel the upper arm down on the mat, feel all 10 toes down on the floor. Take a breath in, and when you breathe out, you're going to press your lower back into the mat and lift up your hips. Good, take a breath in there, and when you breathe out, you just roll your body down. And then you breathe in when you touch down, and you breathe out to roll your body back and up. Good. Make sure you're standing up strongly on your feet so you can feel even pressure through all your toes, and rolling down bone by bone. You try and articulate your spine here. It's really good for your back. And rolling up again. Just keep a little bit of energy on the inner thighs so your knees don't splay out to the side. And roll all the way down, and then we'll roll up and we'll stay there for a moment. When you're up here, you can squeeze your glutes and your fingertips can go up to the ceiling. Have your palms looking at each other, and then one arm goes overhead, one arm down, and we just scissor the arms. Now really stretch the arms out. That's the way. And we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fingers up to the ceiling, and then you roll down. Good. Leave your hands there and roll up again. And then we're just going to hold that shape here. One heel's going to lift up off the ground, and then it goes back down, and then the other. The trick with this one is to try and keep the hips steady. So even though you're coming up onto the toes of one foot and then the other, it's really good for the back of the legs and the glutes. Try to keep your hips really steady so you're not dipping the hips. And we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then just roll down. Good. And then just reach the arms over and pop them behind the back of your head with your elbows up off the floor, just a little bit. From here, you're just going to take your head and chest up into a little chest lift, and then lay back down. And again, a little lift up. So I'm really cradling my head. I feel like the ribs slide down and my head is just coming for a ride, really. I'm not pulling up with my head and neck. So the movement is the ribs slipping down. I've got movement through my back. And then I'm just going to lift up and hold it here so that I can lift up one leg into what we call tabletop, pop it back down, then the other. If your neck doesn't like this, you could do these exercises with your head down and still get some really nice work for your tummy muscles. So you could stay with the marching idea. If you wanted a little bit extra, you go one leg up, the other leg up. And then we just toe tap, one down, up, one down and up. Great, let your head drop back into your hands. Lift up a little higher if you can. Keep breathing. Try not to hold on to your breath. And we'll go 5, 4, 3, you've got it, 2, and 1. And then you lay down, and we're just going to bring the arms down beside you. But the legs are staying up. You can glue your legs together now. We're just going to take the knees over to one side and bring them back, and then you go over to the other side. I feel like when I reach my fingertips to the end of the mat, it helps me keep my shoulders down. So the exercise is about the waist and about the lower back. And that way it also helps me keep my shoulders relaxed. If you're finding it hard to keep your legs up, you can do this exercise with your knees down, with your feet on the floor, and you tip side to side, still using the same muscles. It's just a little bit easier if you're new to this move. So it's really nice to breathe in when you take the knees over to the side. And exhale, come back. And then the next thing we'll do is just give the knees a hug in towards your chest. Really tight, squeeze them in. And put your feet down on the ground. Give your right leg a hug in towards you, and then reach the toes up to the ceiling. So I'm holding on to the back of the leg. It's okay if your leg's bent or straight. But what we'll do here is we'll just do a couple where we flex and point the toes. Feel like your right hip is dropping down. Maybe even turn the right toes out to the side of you a little bit. That will keep you nice and long on that side of your waist. Help you stretch the back of the leg. Okay, give that leg a hug in towards you. Nice and tight. And then put it down. Left leg comes in. Give it a hug. Feel that little stretch at the front of the hip. Toes go up. Maybe turn the left toes outward a little bit. The left hip drops down. And, oh, we flex and point. So, don't worry if your leg doesn't go straight. And you'll feel that nice stretch in the back of the leg. And then just hug that knee in towards you, nice and tight. And then both knees come into the chest and you hold on behind the back of the thighs. Lift up your head, so just tuck the chin and push your legs away from you so your arms are straight. We're going to give ourselves a little rock until you sit up, so you can find a little bit of momentum by just giving yourself a little swing, or you could roll to the side and hop up if this is no good, and sit up tall. Legs go out in front, and what we'll do is we'll just have the hands parallel to your feet. Take a breath in, sit tall. And then when you breathe out, you nod the head, round the body and dive forward. Just keep your arms parallel to your legs. Pulling the tummy back and we're just holding that nice stretch for your back. And then roll up tall. Let the shoulders drop back and down. Take a breath in. When you breathe out, nod the head, dive forward. Keep your arms level with your ears, pulling the tummy back away from your thighs. And then roll yourself back and up. We'll just do one more like that, let the shoulders drop. Take a breath in. And when you breathe out, head round forward. Big stretch. Even though your arms are stretching long, you still let your shoulders drop back away from your ears. And then roll your body back and up. Sit up nice and tall and just bring the arms down. So that's you all finished. Nice one.